Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Bomb to Mods. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for the last test content. So here we go. When BMW formed its I division a decade ago, the prevailing thinking at most of the world's automakers was to build electric based on inexpensive models. Instead, BMW birthed the i3. Not only did it look unlike any other BMW before it, but it also featured a carbon fiber intensive structure, hemp-based fabrics inside, narrow tires, and a two-cylinder scooter engine as a range extender. How's that for not following the herd? BMW wants half its global sales to be electrics by 2030, and that means taking F's mainstream. Yet it has kept some exuberant funkiness in the new 9 midsize SUV. The design is a departure from the like-sized X5. Wide hips give the 9 curvy rear bodywork, and you can't miss the exterior handles sunk into the doors. BMW's new grille is present, but it looks a little better on an SUV than on a 4 Series. And should it anger someone, the oversized kidneys have a polyurethane layer that allows light scratches to melt away under the heat of the sun or a hair dryer. While the exterior looks odd from certain angles, the interior is modern and attractive. A large, curved panel houses 2 screens measuring 12.3 and 14.9 inches. The number of buttons and switches has been cut in half, and there are several new features, including 5G connectivity, augmented reality navigation, and the capability to use a phone as the key. That works without having to hold it up to the door handle. Just walk up and the car unlocks like it does with the fob. Other tricks include the ability to record a parking maneuver up to 650 feet long, say, driving up a long driveway and backing into a garage, that the car will mimic at the push of a button. There's no center console abutting the dash, which imparts a feeling of roominess. Fabric wraps the dash and door panels, although leather is also available. There's lots of legroom in the back seat, but the seating height is a little low, probably to accommodate the roofline, which is a couple of inches lower than in the X5. But that does make enough headroom for tall adults. To avoid using rare earth elements, BMW employs electrically excited motors rather than the permanent magnet type. And although the latter are more efficient, BMW claims 93% efficiency for its powertrain. The 516 horsepower 9xdrive E50 combines a 255 horsepower front motor and a 308 horsepower one in back. Fs don't typically have tachometers, but the 9 and i4 do. We saw 12,100 RPM at the 9's 124 miles per hour top speed. But the front and rear have different chance ratios, so it's unclear which motor it's tracking. Although the 9 is about 450 pounds heavier than a V8-powered X5, its acceleration won't be far behind. It should hit 60 miles per hour in just over 4 seconds. There's so much instant thrust available that the passing maneuver calculation part of your brain needs reprogramming. Low tire noise makes it seem like the 9 glides on its optional 22-inch wheels. The rate of energy used on our day-long drive through the Bavarian countryside aligns with the 300-plus miles of EPA range that BMW expects the 9 to achieve. It steers and handles well for a nearly 3-ton SUV optimized for efficiency. And the optional rear-wheel steering goes unnoticed until you realize how tidy it makes the 9 feel on the road and in parking lots. Among the rugged settings is another new feature, adaptive mode, which takes map data and information on upcoming turns or stops, surrounding traffic, and speed limits to match rugged levels to predicted deceleration needs. It sounds gimmicky, but it did a great job of keeping our foot off the brake pedal. The 9 arrives in March, with pricing starting at $84,195, roughly equal to that of a V8-powered X5. A less powerful xdrive E40 variant with a smaller battery pack won't be sold in the US, and M60 model with roughly 600 horses is coming soon. The 9 sports a large 106.3 kilowatts per hour battery pack that BMW says will offer around 300 miles of driving range per charge. DC fast charging capability will be standard, and the 9 can recharge from 10% to 80% in just 35 minutes when hooked up to a 200 kW connection. BMW has partnered with Evija to provide a network of public charging stations for 9 drivers, but the SUV will be able to charge on other popular networks, as well as through a level 2 home charging station. The Beamer SUV is said to be about the same size as the company's midsize X5 and X6 crossovers, and its passenger and cargo space is expected to be similar to those models as well. The 9's interior design is both simple and modern, with a host of high-tech elements including a large curved touchscreen instrument panel and a hexagonal-shaped steering wheel. BMW offers a large panoramic sunroof featuring electrochromic shading as an option, a trick feature found on only a few vehicles. Power front seats are also heated and feature integrated speakers for the 9's stereo system. Both faux leather and genuine leather upholsteries are offered, but BMW also offers a textile seat fabric option, Dubloft, which uses microfiber cloth. BMW has set up an interesting market experiment here. Will electric car buyers like the 9's oddness, or will they want the more conventional experience the i4 offers? So, that's all about BMW 9 xdrive E50. See you on the next video. Goodbye.